Matt Rhodes left that for us with the three in the gun.
We have one final question for the student athletes before I let them go. Okay, John, may return to the locker room. Thank you very much. Congratulations. Iowa locker room again open until 2 o'clock. Illinois locker room is open as well until 2:08. Now I'm going to question for Coach McCaffrey. Start right down here in front.
Coach, just how satisfied were you with the rebounding after the second half, particularly after the way the game in Champaign went?
Well, I think not only the way the game went in Champaign, but the way the first half went. You know, we couldn't get any traction because we couldn't get a second shot, we couldn't get a putback, we couldn't get another opportunity. And if we were going to affect some change in the second half, or the way things were going for essentially 3 halves, we had to get some second shot opportunities and keep them on defense a little longer.
You were a little outspoken on Matt not making the all-defensive team. Just talk about his defense on Brandon Paul today.
You know what? I mean, I could come up with a number of different superlatives, but I mean, it's the same effort every night. And that's why I thought he deserved to be on the team. Now, you know, I don't want to get too sideways about it because, you know, it's disrespectful to the guys who made it, because the reality is they're all terrific defenders. But I think he's the best.
Right here.
Coach, Illinois went this entire game without shooting a single free throw. What does it say about the effort that you got from your defense for all 40 minutes?
You know, I could kind of see it early. I thought our defense, because the defense is in front of our bench, I thought our effort level was incredible. And then you look down at halftime, and they shot 14 for 28, shot 50%, and they had 11 assists on 14 baskets. And it just goes to show you how well they were executing and what kind of players they had. And you know, their intention to come in here and play well, and play hard, and compete and win. So in the second half, it was much better. I think in particular in the first 5 minutes, you know, we really made a little push, and then we had the 20-5 run, which was really evident. We got up toward the ball, got a passing lane, got a couple steals, Matt, Aaron White, Marble, you know, 3 big steals in.
Back out to the back.
Fran, in the first half, some of your guys seemed a little tentative going against Leonard. In the second half, they seemed to attack him, attack the post a little bit better. Was that a concentrated effort, or was it just something that...
No, you know what, Scott? You know, when you're playing Illinois, your effort has to be concentrated the entire time. You're not going to make a whole lot of changes. I mean, you can't play behind him. You have to be in front of him. Now you're worried about high-low, you're worried about lobs over the top. And so our weak side help was pretty good, but our ball pressure in the second half, I think, was a little bit better than it was in the first half. Not so much from the high post. It was good from the high post in both halves, but from the wing, I thought the second half was better.
Right now, I speak specifically about
McKay's
security work over the last few weeks and how his numbers are having a reflection impact.
Well, the thing about Zach is, you know, it's great when he has numbers. He had a stretch there where he was getting 18, 20 points, but he affects the game in a positive way if he doesn't have scoring numbers, because he's going to defend and he's going to execute, he's going to make his free throws. He's not a big mistake guy. You know, he has gotten in foul trouble. He's going to make mistakes. A lot of times it's fouling. And obviously we were worried about that today, because we're going against a guy that's that much bigger than you. You're worried about having foul trouble and getting them into the bonus or without the bonus, but that didn't happen.
Out here.
Coach, can you talk a little bit about Michigan State? When you played there, they shot the lights out, and your plans were...
Well, they shot the lights out, but the other thing they did was they beat us up. I mean, they really took us out of what we wanted to do. You know, so it was a combination of both. I mean, it was an incredibly concentrated effort at both ends of the floor. And that's why it was a 30-point game. So obviously we're going to have to do a much better job tomorrow.
Right down here.
Fran, from your perspective, 3-pointer by Matt and his steal and dunk when you were down 7. To your eyes, how pivotal was that incredible moment?
Oh, it was, I mean, that was the pivotal piece right there. That was the pivotal part of the game. They're up 7. I mean, Rick, you've been around. I mean, 7 can go to 11 quick, or 7 can go to 1 or 2. And that changes everything for the rest of the game. And as Aaron said, I mean, we then had the momentum. They had it. And then when he hits the three and a steal and a dunk, okay, now we exchange. They got to call timeout, and they got to get reorganized, and we can change defenses. We can, you know, we just have a more confident bunch come out of the timeout, and we scored the ball. Now, we got to a point where we were struggling scoring the ball. You know, we did. And a lot of that had to do with how much they were fighting in their defensive effort.
Time for one more right here.
Coach, can you talk about the press you guys did in the second half? I think you guys got a couple of turnovers off the fire.
We got a couple of turnovers, a couple of times they took it right through us, too. And that was unfortunate for us. You know, they got a little bit tentative, one or two possessions there. And that's kind of what you want. You just want them to go a little bit sideways, a little bit less, especially when you have athletes and a great big guy. You want them to go a little bit more east and west than north and south.
Coach, thank you very much. Congratulations. Iowa locker room open for 10 or 12 minutes.